really unsavory, like the sort of T-shirts where, if you're like parents were church-going types, they'd be like, "Oh, no, why is he wearing that shirt?" That was like a regular thing for me, and Lucky Chances was really anti my T-shirts, and they were anti my hood. When I moved to LA and I started gambling at the Commerce Casino, I felt like a kid going off to university for the first time. They had you could wear really abrasive T-shirts with your hood on, sunglasses, your feet up on another chair. You could pull up a dealer chair, and so they didn't care what you did as long as you paid your time. It was like, this place is heaven. I kind of grew out of my phase of like one of my favorite aggressive T-shirts was this one I saw in New York. I couldn't help it. It said, and it was all black with big white bold letters. It was a total New York thing. It was like, it said, "Fuck you, you fucking fuck." And I used to wear that sometimes, like, and it was, pretty loud,
So basically, can you just tell Kate to please keep wearing your hoodie?
Well, it's tough because when the casino, you got to do whatever it takes to take the hands. That's the bottom line. Because I was suppressed and oppressed, or whatever the words are, for 2 years, from 01 to 03 when I was at Lucky Chances Colma. It was this constant battle where I finally ended up wearing a hat. But even still, the hat, they would like come. It was ridiculous, but I never missed a hand on account of my hood. So if I'd say move to a place where you can. You can either wear the hood and not be allowed to the casino, or you can. That's like a variation of fighting the man, or you can succumb to the man.
Well, it got quite funny it got quite funny on the forum because a few of the guys then started to reply. And they intentionally went in all together with the hoods on.
Yes!
And they all got in. So they're replying to Kate, poor old little Kate who got barred, or didn't get barred because they got refused entry.
Right.
And then the day later, 10 guys walked in with hoods and they went, "Right, fine, hi, so off you go." And then you go to the casino.
There was one time an unfair thing happened at Hollywood Park Casino. I was wearing my hood, like whatever, and this was like a year ago, and I was there doing an appearance where I was promoting a thing they have there called Poker Tech. They're Poker Tech tables where it's all computerized. You've probably seen them over here. They have them. I saw them in London somewhere. Yeah. But anyways, the bottom line was there was a fella that they asked him. Meanwhile, I'm 3 tables away, right, with my hood on, and they asked him to take his hood off, and he came over to me. And he said, "Hey, they didn't ask you or whatever?" And I was like, "No." And I felt really terrible because then I took my hood off in solidarity for the guy that was being, but at the same time, it was like that was a tournament where I died in, and then I was rooting for him to win, and he won. And I was like, yeah, it's power to the people. But I don't know what you can do. I mean, there's some casinos that just have hardcore rules. I would never miss a hand on account of it, but if you're a poker player, I would definitely consider moving to Vegas and LA, both of them. They don't care what you... I mean, I know in Vegas, if you're walking through the pits like a bomber or something, they might be like, "What's going on?" The cameras will zoom around you. But if you mind your business and you're, that's no problem. But I don't know what to say. Katie, I feel bad for you.
It's being solved. Phil says keep on wearing it.
Move to LA or Vegas or no, I didn't say keep on. This is what I would do. I would come to the casino like this, and then the late night hours or so. Actually, it's really tough because if they say. I would just try and sneak it on whenever you can, and then take it off when they, But don't ever miss a hand on account of the hood. That's what
Yet again, thank you very much.
That was it. That was it.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yesterday we rambled. Today we've just covered.
Let me tell your readers one random thing, or your viewers, as they're called, because they're not reading.
We're now viewers. We're now viewers.
Viewers, yeah. Go to go to Google and type in Princeton's Engineering Anomalies Research. PEAR, Princeton's Engineering Anomalies Research. They have around, I don't know, about 300 papers, abstracts and papers that kids wrote, but not kids, people getting their doctorates and PhDs in mathematics and stuff. It's all about anomalies in the universe, like paranormal stuff, and it's all, for every 10 pages of stuff you read in the paranormal universe, or 10 things like 9.5 of it is bunk. But this place, probably only like 20% of this bunk. They do the target, the control. It's really good stuff. It's very interesting. It'll probably take another 2,000 or 3,000 years before that's a developed science. But it's like at the very, very Ghibli startings of it. It's very cool stuff. I don't suggest spending your life studying it or getting into it that much because it's so plasmatic and unstarted, whatever the words are. It's just, but it's very cool stuff. And if you want something interesting to read, go there.
You read that. I'll just carry on interviewing superstars like this guy. Phil, it's been a pleasure.
Pleasure.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Cool.